Good evening, everyone. So coming in live, it's the Decaf Coffee Republic. I'm Coach Orvyl for Life Coach Corner. So it's reset and rise time. So welcome to Life Coach Corner. So this is a moment for you, to start reflecting, doing some architecture of your dreams, by engineering your success. This is the transformative journey, for this month of February. So actually, this is a continuation of our series ng January, and like we're really like para siyang double down. Ika nga, like we dive deeper with a specific topic, especially ngayong month of February. February, we're talking about relationship because, di ba, month of February, this is a celebration of Heart's Day, ika nga. So, like more than the romantic kind of relationship with other people, and most importantly naman, the relationship to yourself and how do you see yourself and towards it as days go by, di ba? And so, I'm coming in live again dito sa Decaf Coffee Public location ng Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. So this is the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So if you're looking for a space for you to feel safe, for you to start really, like first you wanted to feel safe, you wanted to relax, you wanted to have a great meal, to eat calmly, to have your coffee, up to the point if you're ready to talk about things that you wanted to process on, the things that makes you overthink, up to the point that you're ready to talk about your dreams, that you wanted to breathe life into it and take a legit step towards your visions or your goals, then Decaf Coffee Republic is the space for you. So Life Coach Corner, specifically itong FB Live natin dito sa Life Coach Philippines International. This is for fellow service provider like me, certified life coaches, teachers, business owner, entrepreneurs, people who wanted to create impact and change to their specific spaces, 'di ba? So territory. So this is really focusing to you. Now, for example, you wanted to become more responsible as a coach to serve your client. Life Coach Corner. This is it's really a series dedicated po para sa inyo. But then if you're not a life coach, you wanted to know more about life coaching or you wanted to know more about life, life lesson. Pwede pa rin naman po kayo dito sa Life Coach Corner. So we're going to talk about a very common topic, but then very common, pero up until now, there are a lot of people. Actually, it depends on the season. And I would say this has been like napaka-recent. Even right now, I'm a work in progress and very recent. Itong topic na to, very timely, no? Very timely, especially if you're a service provider. This is something na hindi mo may iwasan, difficult conversation. So we're going to talk about how to manage difficult conversation for you to really deliver the service or product that you wanted to give and really create the impact and influence that you really wanted, to really deliver as well and really creating the income that can really support the lifestyle that you've been dreaming, for the longest time. So good evening po. Nandito si Master Coach Hasmin. Good evening sa inyo lahat. Coach Joanne, andito rin. Good evening po sa inyo. So let's talk about yung topic natin. So this is a very exciting managing difficult conversation. Let's start. What's a difficult conversation? Una sa lahat. Pag sinabi natin napaka-difficult ng conversation, ano ba? Like in Tagalog, di ba? Parang ang hirap. Hindi ka kung meron ka mang choice na hindi puntahan itong usapan na to, gugustuhin mo. But then, this is the conversation that can really break, that could really break like you can see na yung effect niya could really break a relationship, can really make you feel uneasy with someone, really questions something, they're creating doubts, diba? Pero yun yung pag-uusapan dito sa difficult conversation. And right now, the goal is to really make you see and understand how beautiful, I would say that how beautiful yung value kapag na-manage mo yung mga difficult conversations na to. Because maybe you're one difficult conversation away with the breakthrough that you've been looking for. Diba may mga ganun tayo. So, let's start by defining what is a difficult conversation. So you can search from the internet, ganun. But then to me, mabilis na naman kapag sinabi natin difficult conversation, these are things that is uncomfortable. Ibig sabihin, yun nga, tulad sabi ko, pag meron ka sanang choice na hindi siya pag-usapan, pwede ko siyang hindi puntahan, di ba? So, another thing is it makes you feel worry, anxious, especially dahil hindi mo alam kung ano yung magiging ending ng conversation na yun. You worry because it might end something, no? From a relationship up to the point of opportunity, or like really missing, like really missing, or like really losing something that is valuable to you. No? That could be, no, yun yung may mga threat in this conversation, di ba? And it can really also talks about conflict. Your point is in conflict of someone's point, and ito yung part na kapag hindi ka comfortable na pag-usapan yung conflict na to, the relationship might fall, the company might fall, and walang mare-resolve. Kaya kailangan mo siyang harapin, banggain, at kailangan mo siyang putulin. At the same time, pagka-break, no, pagka-overcome mo ng ganitong conversation, you start to really learn, get kunin mo yung mga debris, and then from that lessons, and then from that, you get the value, the win, the new opportunity, a stronger relationship. Yun yung makokolekta mo siya after no, nung difficult conversation na yun. So, I really hope that you have the picture pag sinabi nating difficult conversations. No? So, let me check lang. Nandito naman si Coach Marife. Magandang gabi po sa Coach Marife. Ayan. So, just really comment below kung meron kang sariling definition of what a difficult conversation is. Just really comment. Maybe someone out there may ano yun, nangangailangan ng sarili mong definition kasi mas makaka-connect. Sa akin kasi basta something that would make me feel anxious, makes me feel uncomfortable. Hindi ko alam yung magiging ending ng conversation na yun. It's a very difficult conversation to me. So that's how I picture it. But then with every difficult conversation na hinaharap at na-overcome, merong birthing na nangyayari. Kaya yun yung gusto rin namin i-deliver from Life Coach Corner na to, na hey, you can really start managing the difficult conversation because maybe that's the only gap between you and the success that you've been looking for, especially ngayong start ng 2025. So, given with that definition, I'll be giving you, no, three ways no, to really manage those difficult conversation. Una, when you see difficult conversation, this is a very common, lalo sa corporate na setup, no. What makes a conversation difficult? It's because they don't, or the conversation, or the two parties at least na nag-uusap, they start having those back and forth na conversation pero wala silang common ground. No, they don't find them. Like I have this recent lang someone asked me like how can you resolve conflict? No, so like being a manager, like how can you resolve conflict? And what I really realized no, during that yung biglaang tanong na ganun, there would be no conflict if both parties are standing on the same ground or the same boat kapag nakita nila yun. Magkakaroon kasi ng conflict when the conversation starts with judgment. Like, for example, you hate someone's pattern in pagdating sa work sa work kunyari lagi siyang late, hindi niya na-deliver yung mga need niyang i-deliver. And of course, you wanted to really face that conversation. Pero pagka-jump mo ng conversation na yun, you start to really berating, giving all, lahat ng rant, lahat ng ayaw mong ginawa niya. That start of conversation, ibig sabihin, una pa lang, wala na, no? Tapos na. Ibig sabihin, the conflict was already been planted. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo nabigyan ng chance yung conversation na maging isang smooth, instead nilagyan mo na siya ng hati. Ikaw yung tama, siya yung mali. Di ba? May ganun. So that's number one. You really need to find common grounds. Instead of saying you are wrong, instead of saying you did this, and instead of saying because of your action this mess happened, you start with saying I. Like I felt I felt sad because of the output that that you did. Ibig sabihin, you are not into attacking the person, but you are into addressing a specific output of that person. Iba yun eh. Ibig sabihin, the respect is there. Ibig sabihin, you acknowledge that person. Ibig sabihin, you are specifically talking about one output, and then yung output na yon really hit no, yung buong proseso ninyo. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya yung kalaban. Ang kalaban or yung kailangang ayusin ay yung output. From that, common ground ninyo na, hey, nasa magkapareho tayo ng both. Meron lang problema itong output na to na na-receive ko sa'yo. Can we talk about it? There will be no conflict kung pareho kayo ay nasa same side and you are just addressing one specific output. So one specific result, one specific cause. So that's number one. Okay? Number two, itong number two na to, it's very, I would say, uh, let me use the term expensive. Maraming sasabi din sa akin na napaka-expensive, napaka-luxurious nito. Lalo sa mga taong hindi kalmado. Ibig sabihin, well, nasabi ko na yung keyword. You really need to stay calm. Oftentimes, when we are, kapag napipila natin na we're about to have a difficult conversation with someone, biglang wala na yung calmness, but you are into a gear of really fighting, you are into gear of really defending, you are about to really attack, may ganong feel. And I said it's so expensive or luxurious, sabi nga ng ibang tao. Dahil nga, yun, paano mo haharap yung isang difficult conversation kung hindi ka dapat na ikipag-away, di ba? May ganun. The emotion, like, you don't, this is not a moment, no, to really say na you're wrong because we are emotional human being. We have signals, things happened in the past. Our brain started to protect us, no? Kaya kunyari kapag meron ka madedetect na things about to happen, like for example na conversation and hindi ka okay, your brain would start to really fire defense because Orvyl, itong conversation na to mahirap na to because remember last time ito yung nangyari. So the brain would start to really give that reminder to you. So, ibig sabihin, wala na. Kakagil ka na, makikipag-away ka na, wala pang nangyayari. So, really, it's very important to really stay calm. So, like really, for example, let me read this one. During the conversation, you really need the number one thing. Kahit hindi mo pa alam yung sasabihin mo, pinakauna talaga, kailangan mong maging kalmado. Be calm, focus on remaining calm, composed, and present. Use inhale, exhale. Kailangan mo talagang be intentional in inhaling, exhaling. Ibig sabihin, you are trying to be to be mindful, maging in the present ka instead of like you are started to play kung ano yung nasa utak mo, you start to overthink, you start to really rehearse yung mga conversations, ini-imagine mo na kung paano magpo-play yung conversation, may judgment na, may prejudice na, no. Inhale, exhale, kasi kailangan mong makipag-usap kung ano ngayon, hindi kung ano yung nasa utak mo with all the noise. Really, i-claim mo, stop ka muna, kalma, inhale, exhale, be at the moment, be at the present, really focus on that person. Focus sa usapin at wag manghugot ng anumang ibang usapin. Focus muna kung ano yung goal na pag-uusapan ninyo. Okay? That's number two. So really remain calm. And then number three, it's really the actually number three, this is something that I really learned in life coaching. Dati, it's parang napaka-cliche or I would say corny ng term na to. But you really need to see this as a very practical action for you to really face or manage difficult conversation. You need to be compassionate. When I say compassionate, ang pinaka-best na definition that I can really share is that it is the next level of empathy. No, kapag 'di ba merong tinatawag na sympathy, so like like sympathy nangyari sa may patay for example. And then empathy, you're trying to be on the other side's shoe, no? 'Di ba? Parang sabi, tama ba yun? Parang like subukan mong picturein sarili mo na nasa kabila at kakausapin mo yung sarili mo. So that's an empathy. But when talk about compassion, ibig sabihin you really hear beyond the person. Kung ano yung sinasabi niya, you can really see and feel the emotion within, and you are really being intentional to be so slow in the conversation kasi gusto mong maintindihan at gusto mong manalo kayong dalawa. You are compassionate, ibig sabihin, no, like you feel the pain, no, more than your pain dun sa, kunyari, di ba, you're going to have a difficult conversation kasi nasaktan ka. Pero if you're compassionate, you would also be intentional to feel yung pain rin ng makakausap mo. And then from that point, you start to really feel the compassion, and then you start to learn more. You really need to, you become more uh, active listener. And then ibig sabihin yung tao rin would feel the space is safe. That compassion would really make that space safe. Kasi kapag 'di ba, kapag difficult conversation kasi minsan yung intro mo would dictate the conversation. Like ipag-away ka, may pikon ka na, marami ka nang inisip, kinasahan mo na siya ng kinasahan ng mga gusto mong sabihin. No safe space doon sa experience na yun. Kaya gusto mo nga siyang magsalita, gusto mo nga siyang tulungan, gusto mong makita yung side niya kasi gusto mong manalo kayong dalawa. Managing difficult conversation is not about like really winning alone or losing alone, but about building understanding, finding common ground, and strengthening relationship. One of the stories that really reminds me of is like a story of isang sikat na public speaker. I think that was John Maxwell's book. I forgot. Pero it really struck me kasi sabi niya, he keeps winning. Like, may asawa siya and then the Maxwell, the mga authors, they're really intelligent. They can really articulate better. And then sabi niya, every time na nagkakaroon sila ng conversation or pagtatalo ng asawa niya, like, he keeps winning, able to really express, able to really say, pinpoint the mistakes, ganyan. But then, that last sentence na sinabi niya sa paragraph really struck me and really made me reflect on what's the point, what's how important conversation, how important the future of relationship is. Sabi niya, I might be winning all the conversations, but I'm already losing the relationship, and I can't afford that. It's not about right or wrong. You wanted to win together. You wanted to understand. You wanted to strengthen relationships. You are managing difficult conversation. It's not about really pinpointing you are wrong or I am wrong. You are right. No. It's not. It's not about that. It's actually far bigger, farther beyond that. It's about relationship. We are all relational beings. What's the point of being correct every time, but are you already losing the relationship? Okay. Really have the courage to really face difficult conversation because every after difficult conversation, an emergent will happen. Success is emergent. You'll become a new version of yourself. So, yun. No, maraming salamat for staying with me ngayon, Life Coach Corner dito sa Life Coach Philippines International. We're also coming in live sa Life Coach Philippines, Life Coach Oman, Life Coach Kuwait, Life Coach Philippines Eastern Visayas, and also Life Coach Philippines International YouTube channel. So, you can also follow us doon. So, yan. Maraming salamat again. I'm inviting you personally dito sa DCAP Coffee Republic. I'm Coach Orvyl, your operator dito sa DCAP Coffee Republic, home for certified life coaches, home for people who's looking for refuge mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. Be here. The location namin, Pioneer Center Compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United States, Capitolio, Pasig City. So again, maraming pong salamat sa inyong lahat. Love, boom. I'm Coach Orvyl, signing off.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.